Hi, this is Paul Caiazzo with TruShield Security Solutions. I am the CEO and co-founder of the company. We're a managed security services provider based in Northern Virginia. One of the key aspects of our CSM, or Continuous Security Monitoring solution, is the fact that we monitor at a very granular level identity and access management. And what that really means is our ability to integrate information from your Active Directory infrastructure into our monitoring platform. We do that for a couple of reasons. First off, I think it's very useful for anyone that's looking at security at a high level to look not just at signature-based threats, but also looking for interesting or abnormal behaviors. And that's really what we're doing with our identity and access management monitoring. We're looking for stuff that hasn't happened in an environment before, or we're looking for potential indicators like things like administrative accounts being locked out, or privilege escalations. One of the things you'll often see during the chain of an attack is an attacker may gain access to an environment through perhaps like a drive-by download or something along those lines, but then they're going to immediately try to maintain access. Maintaining access usually means a privilege escalation, meaning that they're going to escalate the privileges of the account that they've compromised from just a low-level account to something like an administrator account, or perhaps they're going to add a new account to a protected security group like domain administrators. That's a very dangerous thing when that happens. It's basically the keys to the kingdom at that point. And our perspective is that if you're not monitoring where permissions, privileges, and policies are managed, then you're really missing a significant portion of the picture. Again, one of the things that we'll often see when we're monitoring an organization that's under attack is a lot of failed logons for administrative accounts, or we may see a number of failed logons with the error code being that it's a bad username. And maybe one or two bad usernames is not a big deal. Somebody's fat-fingered their actual username. But if you see many of those, what's usually happening there is a bad guy is trying to guess a valid username. What we'll often see in the chain of attack is that, followed by a bunch of failed logons for bad passwords. So what that really means to us when we start kind of peeling back the onion there is that somebody has guessed a correct username and then is trying to compromise the password for that guessed username. And if you're not looking for that kind of activity in an environment, you're really just going to be relying upon things like your antivirus or like IP reputations to give you information that you need, and you're going to miss a really key component of it. So one of the things that we do is spend a lot of time baselining an environment for what's normal and what's abnormal from an Active Directory and identity management perspective. And again, I really think it's a key thing to do from an MSSP standpoint.